Hey, what if I told you what took place in 2020 had more to do with hacking our biological chemistry than to ward off a virus or so-called pandemic? Would you believe me?
Now, in the past, many tyrants and governments wanted to do it, but nobody understood biology well enough. And nobody had enough computing power and data to hack millions of people. Neither the Gestapo nor the KGB could do it. But soon, at least some corporations and governments will be able to systematically hack all the people. We humans should get used to the idea that we are no longer mysterious souls. We are now hackable animals. Data might enable human elites to do something even more radical than just build digital dictatorships. By hacking organisms, elites may gain the power to re-engineer the future of life itself. Because once you can hack something, you can usually also engineer it. And if indeed we succeed in hacking and engineering life, this will be not just the greatest revolution in the history of humanity. This will be the greatest revolution in biology since the very beginning of life 4 billion years ago.
So did you hear that? They said if they can hack biology, they can engineer it. Meaning what? They can control it. But hold on, it gets greater. Check this out.
So does the data about my DNA, my brain, my body, my life, does it belong to me or to some corporation or to the government or perhaps to the human collective? Humans are now hackable animals. You know, the whole idea that humans have, you know, they have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me. So whatever I choose, whether in the election or whether in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over. Free will, that's over.
That's over.
Over. Today, we have the technology to hack human beings on a massive scale. Yeah, I mean, everything is being digitalized. Everything is being monitored. In this time of crisis, you have to follow science. It's often said that you should never allow a good crisis to go to waste, because a crisis is an opportunity to also do good reforms that in normal times people will never agree to. But in a crisis, you see, we have no chance.
Did you hear what he just said? He said that they was heard that you should never let a good crisis go to waste. Meaning that while this is going on, this hysteria, this fear is in place, this is the perfect opportunity to go in and to hack the human being's biology chemistry. And how they gonna do it? You're about to see.
People could look back in 100 years and identify the coronavirus epidemic as the moment when a new regime of surveillance took over, especially surveillance under the skin, which I think is maybe the most important development of the 21st century, is this ability to hack human beings, to go under the skin, collect biometric data, analyze it, and understand people better than they understand themselves. This, I believe, is maybe the most important event of the 21st century.
So did you hear that? They said that the 2020 pandemic was the perfect alibi for them to start going under the skin to hack our biochemistry. But we thought that we was going down here getting inoculated for health reasons, when the whole plan was to inoculate us. But hold on, it gets deeper, because they 4th century industrial revolution is when they try to merge man with machine. But check this out. Listen to what Klaus Schwab says. And I'm going to give you the biblical understanding on why this is happening. Check it out.
One of the features of this 4th industrial revolution is that it doesn't change what we are doing, but it changes us.
The difference of this 4th industrial revolution is it doesn't change what you are doing. It changes you. If you take genetic editing, right, just as an example, It's you who are changed. And of course, this has a big impact on your identity.
Yeah. And offers certain kinds of possibilities that have to be careful about. You know, when you began to do that kind of gene editing, some people worry that you are changing what it means to be human.
That's the problem. Of course, the new industrial revolution offers us many opportunities, but it raises manifold questions on the ethical, but even legal implications. And we have to be prepared for it, and that's what we want to do.
So did y'all just hear what Klaus Schwab says? He said in this fourth industrial revolution, this is what caused mankind to be altered, because they done found a way to hack the data to be engineered to where in some sense you will feel less human. He said this: it won't change what you do, it'll change you. Meaning this, we'll go about our everyday life still doing what we tend to do on autopilot as humans. But because now our DNA has been hacked and altered, now they can put sounds and frequencies on us to make us wig out if need be, and kill our whole family or commit suicide or do all type of crazy stuff, because now they has hacked us. That's why they rolling out Elon Musk using the brain chip to put in people's brains, Neuralink. This is the last phase, and I'm gonna show you why they are doing this. Peep game. The Bible gonna give you the answer. Watch. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Because that 666 make up the human body. 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons. That's how we gonna emerge with this system. But it's deep, because here's why they linking man with the beast system. Listen. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is Lord of lords and Kings of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. So now you see why they trying to merge man with the beast system. It's to fight against our coming Lord when he cracked this firmament. And they know that, because they know people in their right mind, when they see this happening, would not want to fight. But they'll be engineered, because they have linked themselves with the beast, where they will have no control over their own vessel but to fight. And the outcome will be the Lamb going to win. So you got to choose, brothers and sisters. Who you going to trust? The Most High God or their science? It's best not to love your life to the death and stick with Christ, no matter how this turn out, to where you know you'll be on the side of righteousness. Now you know the answer. Peace and blessings.